Mayor Alan Fung for a hard-fought race. Thank you, Alan, for your service and for throwing your hat in the ring. You ran a great campaign, and I look forward to working with you. But tonight, Rhode Island showed Rhode Island is ready for a governor who's going to turn this state around. Times, there is no reason we should have one of the highest unemployment rates in the country. We have everything we need to be great, and it's time to get Rhode Island back to work. My commitment to you tonight, I commit to you, the people of Rhode Island, to rebuild this economy, to rebuild this state, and to get Rhode Islanders back to work in good middle-class jobs. Now, you all know when I came into office, I inherited a pension crisis. They said we couldn't fix it, but we did. We worked with the General Assembly, we got to work, and we fixed that problem. And now it's time to get to work investing in Rhode Island's futures. Now, you all know my story. You know my story. My grandpa, who learned English in the Providence Public Library. I, who took the RIPTA bus to work. My dad, who went to college on a GI Bill. And that gave us opportunity. And it's that opportunity we have to bring back for the people of Rhode Island. I'm just... Every single day on this campaign trail, I heard from people who are out of work. Guys in the construction trades who've been out of work for years. Some of those guys up at 4:30 this morning working for me, so thank you. I am committed to rebuild our schools, rebuild our bridges, rebuild our roads, and get these guys back to work. Because they're doing it in Massachusetts, and I don't accept that Rhode Island is inferior. If they can do it, we can do it. We have great people, amazing universities. We're right on the East Coast, great beaches. We have everything we need, and I am going to be a governor that leads the comeback of this great state. Because you know the story of Rhode Island. It's a story that we used to make things here. We used to make jewelry here, and all those jobs left, and our leaders let us down. They did not position us for jobs of the future. It's time to make things again in Rhode Island, to make medical devices in Rhode Island and marine products in Rhode Island. It's time to have first-class public schools. And it's time to have well-funded infrastructure. And then most of all, it is time for us to have a turnaround that includes everyone and doesn't leave anybody behind. I just have to say a few thank yous. Thank you to my campaign staff. Thank you to my volunteers. I got to tell you, I was kind of nervous with the weather this weekend. I said, are my guys going to get out there and knock on doors in the rain? And they did. We knocked on over 20,000 doors this weekend. And our message was very simple. This election matters. This is the most important election that this state has had, so get out to vote, and you did. I have to thank my finance committee. You guys were there. You continued even when you were tired. Thank you. Thank all of you. And a special, special thanks to my family. My brother Tom. Where's my sister Marianne and their families? My amazing mother, Josephine. My inspiration and role model. A lot of you are pretty excited we have our first woman governor. Well, Josephine raised me to believe I could do anything, and it worked. And to my amazing husband, Andy, they asked what role he played. He played the best husband anybody could ever have. And where would I be without Tommy and Cece? If it weren't for Cece's ability to ride a bike and talk into the camera at the same time, and Tommy's Superman cape, I don't think I would have won. So, tonight, I am so proud of Rhode Island. Rhode Island voted for change. Rhode Island voted, and Rhode Island said, more of the same is not good enough. Rhode Island said it's time for new people, a new direction, a culture that includes everyone and not a culture that favors insiders. Rhode Island said it is ready to move forward. So, I am filled with humility, and I am ready to work. I will work for the people of Rhode Island to rebuild Rhode Island and get all of you back to work. Thank you.